Seamart, you mentioned the size thing with Derek King. He has a chip on his shoulder, but with Brevin Jordan, he was always one of the biggest, fastest, the strongest, one of the guys that was one of the highest rated tight ends coming out of high school, and he's delivering on those as you look at the numbers here. Let's get into the tape and look at Brevin Jordan. And I want to start with this one because that little stutter and go is what wins him this route.
He did him dirty, as the kids like to say. I mean, literally, he stunts on him here. And what he does, he's a polished route runner, right? So he drives it. And what he's going to do, he's going to drop him off right there, sit him down on the outcut, and then he's able to create space. This is a guy that I love to watch because he is very refined at his craft. And you can tell somebody's been working closely with him.
Yeah, I love this. This is a guy, he's inline. We just saw him flexed out in sort of a slot spot. Now he's an inline tight end. And watch the way he recognizes linebackers coming down, and he makes himself available in the void.
Yeah, he knows how to find the void, the hole in the defense, and he exploits it. Here, they like to move him around, a little bit of a chess piece, but yet again, where's the soft spot in the zone? Can you sit down in front of that safety? You see the safety. They're going single high here, so it's going to be a void, but watch how he notices and gets right at the sticks because this guy is going to move the chains. He's not a possession guy, Michael. He's an athletic tight end, and you see that in the position.
You want to talk about athletic? What about power? Look at this one right here.
Yeah, it was really a nice matchup because he knows he's one-on-one here. And here the receiver or the defender thinks he's going to be a little bit more finesse, and he just drives him off to create some separation. So that's physicality at the top of the route.
Yeah, I love to see that power at the top of the route here. He's flexed out again, and I want to see the rear view of this because this is, well, you mentioned precision route runner. Look at this rear angle. Look at him right there. Look at that route running.
It's a beautiful thing. Stems him. Where he's great is at the top of his stem. He took him inside on the release. He closed the cushion, but then he does a hard outside move. Watch at the top of the stem. The defensive back is going to slightly flip his hips, and that's when he knows, boom, I got him. And that's when he crosses his face. Excellent job. And that's what I mean. Somebody's been working on the detail and precision of his route running.
And I love this. He's not afraid to block. And I think this is to me, this is a 100% play where he wins on his block and then he wins on his route and he obviously scores a touchdown.
Able to hold the block, kind of sell it a little bit, and then he slips out into the flat. This guy he's a red zone beast, and literally they know they're going to go to him. Got to move him around though. Sometimes he's at the end of the line, sometimes he's detached. But this guy in the red zone, you got to find his number because they're going to go to him with the rock.
Yeah, they're going to be calling up number 9 a lot. Manny Diaz is relying heavy on Rhett Lashley to make things happen. And so give me a quick 25, 30 seconds here on what you think Lashley, a guy that came up under Gus Malzahn, what he can do with some of these pieces that they have.
Well, I think you got to call some window dressing because you got some elite athletes, but it's now how can we get them open, and teams know this too. And so they're going to try to key on number 9, but can we move them around? Can we create some matchups? And that's going to be the key. Can they find the right matchups so they can exploit them for that offense?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think with King, obviously with Brevin Jordan, with some of the other pieces that they have, we're looking at a Miami team. Ultimately, C. Martin, I'll ask you this to wrap this segment real quick. Is this kind of the combination that Manny Diaz needs to focus on? We know that defensively they're going to work and they're going to grind, but do you think offense is the key to him finding success at the U?
Well, I've always told you, I believe it's the players, not the plays. And I think what's going to help Manny most is the fact that he has the right dudes there finally in the 305. And I think that far up. Manny's a guy that's been down there. He knows the soil. He knows the temperature down in South Florida. They're begging for this. I think he's going to have his team ready to rock.